Good morning, students. Today we are going to start our next chapter, that is statistics. And in this chapter we are going to discuss exercise 14.2. In this exercise we are going to discuss three sums today, that is question number 4, 5 and 6. So let us see the sums. Question number 4 says the height of 50 students are measured to the nearest centimeter and have been found to be as follows. So this is our raw data. Represent the data given above by a grouped frequency distribution table, taking the class interval as 160 to 165 and 165 to 170, etc. Number 2. What would you conclude about their height from the table? So, first and foremost, we have to make a group frequency distribution table. Now, the class interval is given. The class interval is of size 5, that is 160 to 165. So, first and foremost, we will find out the lowest number from the group, the raw data. So as you can see, the first number is 150. So let us see, is there any number which is lesser than 150 in the raw data that is given in the question? So clearly there is no less number than 150. So the first class interval will be 150 to 155, then 155 to 160, then 160 to 165 and so on. Like this our class interval will be formed. After that then we will have tally, and at the end we will have frequency. So this is how our frequency distribution table should look like. So let us see the answer. So you can see a grouped frequency distribution table has been constructed taking the class interval as given in the question, that is 160 to 165, 165 to 170, that is the class size is of 5. By observing the given data given above, the required table is constructed. So this is our required table. The first column will be the height of the student, next column is tally, and the last column is number of student, that is our frequency. Now in the raw data we have seen the lowest number is 140. So our class interval will start from 150 to 155. This will be our first class interval. So let us go back to the question and see how many such numbers from 150 to 154 we have. So whenever we include or do a grouped frequency distribution, the last number should not be included. That means we will start from 150, then 151, 152, 153 and 154. We will not include 155. So let us see how many such numbers we get. So first let us erase this. Okay, so the first number is 150, 154, then again 154 we have, again 150, 151, then 154, and then we have 152, 153, then again 154, 153. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So our first tally is of 10 such numbers we are getting. So let us check once more. Till 154 we should take. So this only. So you can see there are 12 such numbers, but we only found 10. So there must be 12 such numbers. So the first group we have 12 such numbers. Then from 155 to 160, let us see how many numbers we get. So we will consider 155, 156, 157, 158 and 159. 160 we will not include. So let us see how many such numbers we get. So first we will erase this. Starting from 155, we will have this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So clearly we have 9 of such numbers. So 155 to 160 we have 9 such numbers. So our frequency is 9. So in this way we will see. So this is our grouped frequency distribution table. And the second question was, what do we interpret? So it can be concluded that 50% of the students are shorter than 165 centimeter. So as you can see, 165 centimeter means this mark. So we are counting 165 from this column, this row. So previous to that, prior to that, all the numbers as you can see is 12, 9 and 14. So the students, the heights are shorter than 155, whereas from 165, whereas from 165 to 175 only few students are there. So majority of the students are less than 165 centimeter. So this was our question number 4. Let us see question number 5. A study was conducted to find out the concentration of sulfur dioxide in the air in parts per million of a certain city. The data obtained from 30 days is as follows. So this is the data. Make a group frequency distribution table with class interval as this. How many days was the concentration of sulfur dioxide more than 0.11 parts per million? So first is we have to make a group frequency distribution table of class interval this. So it's starting from 0. So the first class interval will be 0.00 to 0.04. So this is our answer. Taking the interval from 0.00 to 0.04, then the next interval is 0.04 to 0.08 and so on. So this is our grouped frequency distribution table. The first is the concentration of SO2, next is our tally, and the last is number of days. So let us see from the question how many days we get from 0.00 to 0.04. That means we will consider 0.00, 0.01, 0.02, 0.03. We will not consider 0.04. So let us see. 0.031, then we have 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 such days. So our first tally will be 4 and the number of days is also 4. Then the next group is 0.04 to 0.08. So we will consider 0.04, 0.05, 0.06, 0.07. We will not consider 0.08. The last number we will not consider. So 0.04, 0.05, 0.06, 0.07 till 0.07 we will consider. So let us see. 0.04 is 1, This one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have found 8, but there is 9. So let us see once more. Oh, here is another one. So 9. So 1, 2, there are how many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 circles. So our next group is 0.04 to 0.08, and there are 9 of such days. So our tally marks will be of 9 and day will be of 9. Then the next interval is 0.08 to 0.12. So we will consider 0.08, 0.09, 0.10, 0.11, and we will not consider 0.12. Till 0.11 we will consider. So let us find out again. Now we will make crosses. So 8 to 1, 2, 3 till 1, 1 we will consider. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have found 9. Let us see how many it is. There are 9. So tally is of 9, days is of also 9. Then we will come to 0.12 to 16. So 0.12 we will consider, 0.13, 0.14 till 0.15 we will consider. We will not consider 0.16. So let us see. Now we will make box. So we will consider 0.12, 13, 14, 15. So here is 1, 2. So only 2 we have found. So only 2. So in this way we will do the rest. 0.016, then 0.016 to 0.14. So we will consider 0.016, 0.17, 16, 17, 18, 19 till 19 we will consider. So from 0.16 till 0.19 we will consider. We will not consider the last one. Again 0.20 till 0.23 we will consider. We will not consider the last one. So whenever we do group frequency distribution table, the last number will not be included while we are forming the tally and the number of days. After finishing, add this total, add this up, and you will get 30, which should be equal to the question that is given. The number of days was given of 30, so total frequency also we got 30. So it is matching with our question, so our frequency distribution table is correct. The number of days of which the concentration of SO2 is more than 0.1 is the number of days for which the concentration is between 0.12 till 16, then 16 to 120, then 0.20 till 24. So these are the number of days which is more than 0.11. So our required number of days will be 2 plus 4 plus 2, because 0.11 finishes in the slab or in the third class interval, whereas from 0.12 we are starting to count and finishing at 0.24. So the number of days will be 2 plus 4 plus 2, that is 8. So therefore 8 days the concentration of SO2 is more than 0.11 parts per million. So this was our question number 5. Now let us see question number 6. 3 coins were tossed 30 times. So total frequency should be equal to 30 in our frequency distribution table. Each time the number of heads occurring was noted as below. So this is the number of heads occurred. number of heads occurred. So we have to make a frequency distribution table. Only one thing we have to make. So from number of heads occur, as you can see in the question, the numbers vary from 0, 1, 2, 3. No number is more than 3, and the coin is also tossed only 3 times simultaneously. So either there will be no heads in one simultaneous tossing, or there will be one heads in one simultaneous tossing, there will be two heads in one simultaneous tossing, or there will be three heads in one simultaneous tossing. So not more than 3. And this will form only a ungrouped frequency distribution table or a grouped frequency distribution table. So this is our number of heads, the first column. Then we have tally, and then we have frequency. So let us see how many number of heads we get. So 1, 0 number of heads is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 number of heads we are getting. So you can see in tally also we are writing 6 number of heads. Then number of heads is 1. Let us see how many 1 number of heads we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9 number of heads, but there are 10, so there must be one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But there are 9. So check the question once more from your book, and there should be 10 frequency of heads occurring as 1. Then let us see heads occurring as 2. Let us see that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here also we are getting 9. So number of frequency tally should be 9, and the number of times head occurring as 2 is also 9. And the last one we will see that it is 5 times. So on adding all these numbers, we will get the frequency as 30. So we have to check at the end the total number of frequency that we are getting in a group frequency distribution table or an ungrouped frequency distribution table. So this is how we are going to form a frequency distribution table. First, after forming frequency distribution table, we will learn how to form a pictorial data or a pictorial representation, that is in pictures, and then we will move on to central tendency. So thank you students for this short tutorial, and I hope this tutorial helps to figure you out all your problems. Thank you.